Okay, we got the fragrant Zither TFZ. This is unboxed for My Love 3. This is, I think, a single dynamic driver, and it's slightly smaller than the 10DDs, like 9.8, if I'm not mistaken. It reminds me of Unique Melody. If you're not familiar with that company, it's a high-end chi-fi. And they've got like the same font going on. Build quality of this seems decent. Two-pin, okay. That is a massive hole. Is that a vent? That's the 2-pin. That's a vent. That's going to be interesting to listen to. It's blue, dark blue. Can't quite get a look inside. That really looks like a take on the Unique Melody. That's what that looks like to me. Back to the side. Okay, same package that usually comes with TFZ. Plastic bag, tips, something to read if you've got really strong eyes and can see font that's size 1, and the cable. Not pimp, but not bad. One of the ones that I actually use for doing frequency graphs is, I think, oh no, that's actually a Fearless Audio. But these aren't bad. Got a cover. TFC logo. Yep. Leave that on for right now. Got strain relief. Seems decent. Wind is nice. No strange kinks. Get to the Y split. I guess, yeah, that's their logo. There's no chin slider. Go ahead and put some tips on this and give a quick impression real quick. There's so much stuff out there that's good. It's almost a problem. These are, I'm going to graph them. They're not doing anything wrong. They're giving me lots of detail. Listening to Money Trees by Kendrick Lamar, it's giving me a fairly decent hit. Listening to Aerosmith, No More, No More, the piano is really good. 2019 is, I said this December, January, that I thought something like this was going to happen, that there was going to be just a lot of really good stuff, and it was going to become people hair splitting after hair splitting after hair splitting. I got to listen to these more before I decide if I think these are something that are worth buying, but they're not. There's nothing crippling. The treble isn't on my nerves. It doesn't have a obvious massive crater in the middle of the mids. It seems like a decent set of IMs. I'll give it a review. There's just so much good stuff out there. It's a it's good. It's chi-fi is exponentially expanding. It seems like there's so much stuff out there. Where do you put your money? Where is a person that says maybe you ought to put your money? Do you say that? That's a problem. There's people in this hobby that are they talk about, you know, my wife's going to kill me and I don't have money. They have money. And then there's other people that legitimately don't have very much money, and they are talking about, I've got the, you know, something from 2 years ago, and they want to move up. There's different levels of tight on a budget. Some people are going through this cycle constantly, and they're not happy about it, but they're going through it, and it's not an option to get out of it. And then there's other people that come in and they really want to, like, I'm not going to be hanging around, but what's good? So keeping that top level of stuff that's really, really good, and keeping that as the rec when someone says, you know, I want something good, like something, I would think like the KXXS right now. I think that's between the T3 as far as bass and also the Canas Pro. That's like the middle ground. But metal, you know what I mean? So there's this constant look for what's really good. Is this going to be one of those things? I don't know. I don't think so. It's not blowing me away. I really like organic musical type of the Empire Ears Legend X, the Comets from Campfire Audio. I like those better than the Atlas. It's hard to explain. It's audiophile bullshit, but rooted in something real where you can't really explain. Someone came in and said that the Phantom sounded like the Cascades, but with a huge stage, and I thought, fucking bingo. Like, there's what I would have reached for. If someone could have said, what do you think of those two, I would have thought that is like a fucking open back of that with the rich fucking mids and stuff. The dude nailed it perfectly. That's why I'm totally into people getting shit before reviewers do. As you know, someone's got to put it out there and announce it, and then get it, and then people put out their opinions. That sets the train going, or knocks it off, instead of fucking reviewers with political agendas. And there's a shit ton of that going on, believe me. So I'm talking about other stuff, which is probably not a great sign for these, because usually, you guys know, I start getting super hyped. These are not bad. They're not flooring me. They're not bad. They'll get a review. And I'm out.
Shelling my name to be precise, ripping mics is the life.